Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is let me see what the date is, the 23rd of February. Things are going great. It's Friday. It's wonderful. I can see people are packing in here, which is always nice to see. The first thing that I wanted to do is welcome all of our new silver upgraded members. What you're seeing here is our live weekly workshop where I just show you my desktop, my screen, and my member area just like you have. Hopefully you're a platinum member because you make instead of 20%, 40% commission. If you want to upgrade, fill out a support ticket. Everything is done by hand here. Everything is done on a person by person basis. And I'm going to be covering that today because we are a community of sponsors and people who upgrade, get assistance by a sponsor, which is not seen on the internet anymore for the most part. Usually affiliate programs are, you just get people to sign up and then you don't even know who got you involved, right? You just clicked on a link and you came in. Not the same with World Profit. The place to find your sponsor is right down on that left-hand menu, and you'll see them there with their details, ways to connect with them. Hopefully they'll have a Skype number, and everybody has email. Or phone numbers and things like that. So there are ways to get in touch with your sponsor. And again, if you can't get in touch with your sponsor, I'm always here. You can send your questions in, and I'll do the best I can to help you. The place to start is get yourself to lesson number 3. Lesson number 3 is where everything really starts, and you know what lesson you're at because on pretty much every page you go to, when you click on the home button here, it will say you are currently on lesson 3. This is an important lesson because it's going to get you to this video here, which I just recorded a few days ago. I updated it. I did a brand new recording. It lasts just under an hour, so it's an involved video because, well, we have a lot of stuff here. And I don't go through everything. I just talk about things like, setting up your profile image, getting used to the different menu system that we have, and what sort of not to do. What I want people to do is just focus on a few things, such as getting into promotion, understanding how banners work, how text ads work, how to send email through safe lists, and things like that. I talk about RoboForm, password saving systems and software like that. So it's a really good video, and I even recommend at the beginning that you don't just watch it one time. I recommend that you take your time with it. An online business, which is what we are, we're not a business opportunity. We're an online business system. We're a training platform. We're a domain host. You get a website with your package. You can book your own domain name, or you can use one of ours. If you select to use one of ours, you can change it to one that you own at any time you want. There's no charge for that. You just fill out a support ticket, and we can send you somewhere to register. You can go to GoDaddy. It doesn't matter. You can register a domain anywhere on the internet. We'll just tell you to change the name servers, and then it's done. We can set you up. Everything would just change to that domain name. You'll probably want to do that within your first month or two, because you might have a lot of cloaked links and things that you're promoting that would all change to the new domain name automatically. You don't have to worry about changing them. Okay, so that's what we're all about, is getting you into this first video. I'm not going to go through the video because it's there and it is fresh and new, and I'm trying to send people to it who want to review. And again, I've put everything that I've learned about what you guys all want. I see tech support tickets every single day. So what I've done is I've gone into this video, this first video here under training, on the top menu under training, and I've done the best I can to incorporate all of that stuff into the first video. Okay, and it's there for you. You can access it over and over. And Mike Larzler, absolutely. I will always ask people when they come in for support tickets, that are asking, you know, how do I do this? I need a place to start. I need to learn how to do this. You know, give me a starting point. And 100% of the time, I will always say, especially now, did you see the new video? There's a video in the member area right there, and verify. The big thing I'm just looking for is, yes, I got the video and I watched it. Oftentimes I'll get, it's the strangest thing, I'll get an answer to a question I never asked. You know, like, well, I'm promoting and I'm doing this and I'm using the chat system or something. And I'll say, no, I just want to know if you watched the video. You don't have to tell me about all the other stuff. And the reason I do that is I like to just say to people, okay, have we then signed up for the first plate? In other words, I'm going to break it into 4 parts. I don't believe in saying, well, did you sign up for a place? Did you promote to it? Did you cloak your ad? And did you check the ad? And you're in this thing that weighs 50 tons or whatever they weigh, that's the time when you really don't want to agitate anybody that's sitting in the front seat with their hand on the throttles and stuff, right? So I've been there. I've taught students how to land these planes, and believe me, when I send you back that note that just says, okay, so you watched the video, good. Did you sign up here in the 20 traffic streams, did you sign up for one of them? And you don't have to tell me, I signed up and I did this and I did that and I did a backflip and I did a cartwheel. All I want to know is, did you sign up? Are you in there? Do you have an account? Then the next place we go is the ad examples. And I'll say, do you know where the ad examples are? Can you grab one and send it? Or put the banner in or whatever. And the reason I ask those questions is because in this video here, if the person did watch it, it teaches you exactly how to do that. The final place is, are you happy with that? Do you know how to promote? Because you told me you watched the video, you signed up for a site, you sent out an ad, or you put a banner ad in, or you put a text ad in. As soon as I get that, and that's going to take 3 or 4 back and forths, without the person answering me saying, like one guy sent me a page, literally a page, and said, George, I'm doing these 15 things every day. It's like, I didn't ask that. What I'm trying to do is get the person to confirm that they're doing the stuff in the right sequence to just one place. Once that's confirmed, you're off to the races. You can send me 60 pages of stuff that you're doing. I'm good with it. But based on over, I don't know, 39,000 silver members, I can tell you, most of them don't get that part done. And they say, well, I'm doing this and that. Because the next thing that I'll ask, and if Rich Moyer's in here, I saw your postings that you do. They're very good about people sending the wrong stuff to safe lists. I will make sure that you have an understanding that you really want to focus on sending the ads from the ad examples out, because they're very simple. They require people to fill out a form, and then they come in the member area and they become what's called a lead. And a lead is your lifeline to making money. When a lead signs up, they become you, right? They become what you are now, right? You're a person that came in, and you can really look at them now. As you see them come into the member area, you'll get an email saying so-and-so is signed up, right, after you've done all the promotion, and you are that person. That's where you finally say, now I get it. I was that person. I was a lead at one point. So what did I do? What did I respond to? How did I interact? Right? Because you ended up upgrading to the silver membership. And this person that has come in from a safe list or an exchange or a Facebook ad or something is you. And you need to understand that, because they're going to go through the same process you did. What did you do when you were a lead? How did you interact? That doesn't matter, because World Profit now takes over. And we do the best we can. We send them a welcome letter. We send them the video links. We send them a tour of the member area. All these videos go out to them, and it's great. However, it's important that you have an understanding that your job is to bring more leads into the program. Right up on this screen it says affiliate marketing training. After you have that skill of promotion, you can now apply that same skill to any affiliate program that you're in. They all give you a link and they all give you an ad, right? You just do the same thing you did with the ad examples with the ads that you get from your affiliate programs. Okay, they could be MLM programs, network marketing, they could be downline builders, they could be other safe lists, other traffic exchanges, it doesn't matter. All of them apply the same sort of idea. But the important thing to understand is we're not selling anything yet. Okay, all we're doing is we're giving things away so that people join either this list for World Profit or your other affiliate programs. The programs will then take care of the sales part, but you in World Profit, it's a little different. You become a sponsor. The last time that you signed up for an affiliate program through a link and somebody phoned you or contacted you, usually you just receive emails. As you get better and better at this, you'll find a tool up here called your Prospect Manager, which you can dig into. And this will allow you the ability to communicate with your customers, right? In whatever program. My highest recommendation, and you'll want to make note of this, because this is what our top sellers do. You would think that you would contact these people and try to sell them a silver program. And that would be wrong. You want to establish any form of communication with these people first. That's the first thing. They've already received information on the silver program. They've probably, are saying to themselves, look, I know about World Profit. I mean, I'm getting a newsletter every day. I get a welcome letter. I get this letter. I get, that kind of a thing. What I like to say to them is, listen, I just like to communicate with you and give you a short consult. Here's my number. Here's my name. Here's my website address. I'm here if you need me. That's it. Like a very basic email. Now, if you have things like call loops, okay, which is another service that we offer, you can use call loop to call and leave a similar message. We have messages in that area that you can use, okay? Or we have a live chat system, right? That you, again, these are optional items where you can be in the member area with a little chat thing that comes up, okay? And that's down here on the left-hand menu. These are things that you can do above and beyond with whatever programs you're in, including World Profit. But I would urge you to stay as the consultant that says, log into your World Profit member area. Log into your associate area. All of your questions can be answered there, right? Very unique system, because you don't need to answer their questions about, oh, well, what's included in the associate program? What's included is this. Log in, fill out a support ticket. Or log in and watch the silver presentation menu. There should never be a question where the answer is confusing to you. It should always be log in, right? You have their login details too in the Prospect Manager. Okay, so when you click on the view, you have that. Now, do you do this your first month? No. Do you do this your second month? That's your call. It's up to you. These are just options. all right? The reason that I'm saying all of this is very simple. The system is automated. You bring in leads, they go into your prospect manager automatically. They're put down as an associate in your associate list. And another area that's automatic is this: who's logged in. This was created before the Live Business Center. Oh, it looks like my video's frozen here. Let me just go out. Oh, there it is. It's back. Oh, there it is. My other computer is a little slow, so I use it to check all the time to make sure everything's perfect. Anyways, this area here is an area that was created before the Live Business Center. It allows you to come in and see what's going on with your associates, when they're logged in, how many times they've logged in. Of course, I don't have any associates. I have some old test ones, I think. So you can always click on View All Activity. And this will give you an overview of how many times they logged in, their last login, and things like that. The reason that I show you this is because this is what Linda Elzey, Howard Martell, Brian Armstrong, all of our top people live in this area because they want to know the most active people, right? Who are actually logging in, who are watching the video, things like that. Okay, and this will help you. There's a help video right here that's actually very helpful. It will explain this system to you. When you find somebody who's logged in a lot, you can also click on their name and it will take you into the prospect manager where you can get complete details on them. All right, and these are the things that I consider customer engagement, because this applies not to just the World Profit Program, but to any affiliate program that you're in or that you want to send them. But it's important that you get communication first, right? Don't just send them big long notes and things. I've got some people that just send over and over and over again, and that, that's not going to hurt anything, but the odds of getting a communication back from somebody are a little bit lower. I would rather just say, communicate with me. Here's my Skype. Skype is huge. I mean, every Windows program has Skype nowadays. And it's a way to phone people without paying any money. They can phone you, they can Skype you, that kind of thing. So it's really good to communicate. All right. There's an awful lot more involved in the things that I've talked to you about, such as the live chat, the call loops, prospect manager, and everything. But I'm just trying to point you in the direction of the most commonly used programs when you become engaged with this business and people are coming in and success is happening. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about that? I'm going to check my area here. Okay, I'm just checking. I keep hearing about building the list. After you build the list, can you show me how to use it for another affiliate program? That's good that you asked that, Levita, because that's what I just talked about. Fantastic. Okay, I had a few things to cover today. One of the big ones was people are asking me, how do I add a link to my website? Now, as you all know, we have a website right up here under website management, and you want to stick with your design number 62. The reason I say that is I created that one. It's modern. I update it all the time. It's just the best one to have because you could put ads all over your site. You have a blog built in, everything. If you want to switch to a different design, you are more than welcome to, except there's a few things that won't work as well as with design 62. Okay? You're all set with this when you start. Do you need to go in and do anything your first month? No, you don't need to do anything. Your website is completely set up and ready. Okay, so you don't need to touch it. It's all waiting for you. When should you go to your website? You can go there the first day if you want. It just depends. It's up to you. Do you know how to do promotion? Do you know how to generate traffic? Well, then you're fine. Come on in and build your website up, add some pages and things to it. Let me show you basically what your website looks like. Because it's always exciting to see your website, right? Now you're looking at a finished product here, meaning I've got a bunch of stuff in it already. Don't be in a hurry to add things and all that. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, for now, I'm just going to show you a couple of really neat things that you should do. Number one, there's a video here. Important help video. That's the first thing that you want to do. When you click on website management, get a cup of coffee, brew a pot of tea, relax. Watch this video, take notes. Make sure you have a notepad, because I'm going to cover things in the video such as how to, add to your menus, how to add links, so many things, right? Like, it's a website. It's a very powerful system. So you want to watch that video first, and then up here, the video is going to take you through sort of different parts of the website, right? You have the top, right? You've got a navigation bar up there. You've got a header. You've got your image if you did your profile, right? Which I talk about in that very first video under training. You've got a top menu here. Do you see this menu here with all the, you hover over them and it lights up? You have a community of different places that you are in. You can have share buttons up here. But again, just go slow with it. Don't worry, it'll all happen, right? Just don't, it's not all going to happen in a minute, but it will happen, okay? You've got Home Business Central. This is sort of the title of your page. You can have ads in there if you want. There's a left menu, there's a right menu. You see, that's why I like Design 62, is I built it based on what I wanted. And I've been online for 23, 24 years now, so I see these things, right? I saw like a area where you can discuss, so I put up the most popular one, which is the Discuss plugin, which we'll add in there. There's banners at the bottom, banners at the right, banners at the left. There's a footer where you can add links. There's privacy statement. All these things are automated. You don't need to worry about knowing stuff. There's even a link here, right down here, for chat system if you want. Okay, the live chat. It's just unbelievable how many things are in here. Now, I was asked, how do I add a link up here? What a good question that is, right? Like, you think, okay, when you get yours, it just says home. And you have a blog built into this, so people are like, how do I add my link to my stuff up here, like external links and things like that? Well, I'm going to show you. First, you need a link, right? You say to me, well, George, I want to put a link up there to go to somewhere, right? You agree with that? We've got to send people somewhere. It could be within your site, but the bottom line is you need a link. So the first thing to do is establish that. Like, I have the link, it's written down, or it's on your notepad or something, and hooray. So I'm going to just do a link to Sandy Hunter's site, a president of World Profit, sandyhunter.com. I want to add a link on my top menu to go see her. Go to her site. Okay, so new page or link. You'll notice down here, if you scroll down, it also says that here. Do you see where it says top menu? To add a page or link to this menu, use the new page or link function. And you notice I didn't link this. I want you to go up. I want you to actually use the top, right? Let's go up here, and we're going to add a page or link, and there. So now it says custom content page. No, I don't want to create a page. No, I don't want a page. I don't want a page. Stop bugging me with pages. I want a link. Well, that's cool. There's a link right there. Okay, I'm in. Link. Well, now the second thing we need is, well, it says, what's your link over here? sandyhunter.com. I'm going to open it in a new window. Well, I got to name it something, right? I have to give it a name. I'm going to say Sandy's website. Okay, just for the purpose of this demo. And there we go. You see how it says left menu? No, I said I wanted the top menu. So you see how the dot changes? It says, oh, you can only go in one spot. Okay, let's see what we get. That was easy. Wasn't that easy? That was pretty straightforward. Okay, let's hit refresh. There it is. goes. Okay, so that's how you add a link to your top of your website. Say that I want to change that. I don't like it up there. No. Sandy's pretty cool. She knows what she's talking about, but she's gonna have to go to a different place. I'm gonna change it. So first thing you do is you go to the link you created. Now you're not gonna have 10 of them like I do, and you can change the order and stuff too. You can make it, you know, the one near home or whatever. Just change the order here. But here I'm gonna go edit and say that I want to change the menus, different menu settings and things like that. Menu category. I want to change it different areas here, and take this. I can delete it. Okay, so I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to go new page or link, and it's very easy to do. We just go here, put the link in here, give it a name, Sandy's website, saved it for me, and let's just put on the bottom menu. Okay. I wouldn't make it the default page or anything. You don't want to do that, right? Because then when somebody went to your website, they go to her site. Okay, so we just create the link. Go back to the site. Let's hit refresh. Scroll down to the bottom. And you can see Sandy's website down there. Okay. You can put as many links as you want. I probably wouldn't put 10 of them because then they'd scrunch all across there, right? You can put a referral link in if you want, absolutely, as long as you have the link. Okay, you need to know what the link is before you can add it in. All right? And you give it a title, give it a name, and go from there. So the top and the bottom menu, those are how if you want to change to the right-hand menu, you can do that too. But if you want to move from the top to the bottom, just delete the other one and just recreate it again on the different menu. Those are very powerful menus, right? Because they go right across the top and the bottom of the page. All right? Other things that I've been asked about are, you know, how can I add, for example, and I'm going to do something to make this easier, but I had somebody say to me, listen, George, I have a ready-made funnel, right, a sales funnel, and I want to add that to the top menu, right? So again, what you want to do with that is, this is the link here, okay? You can right-click and copy it. Now you can go in and do what I just did and add the sales funnel to the top or bottom menu or the left menu or the right menu, right? You've got all those. I'm going to automate this. I'm going to have a link up here, somewhere in here, probably the next bullet that'll say add this link to my site. Okay, just to make it a little easier. And what it will do is it's just going to take you from here to this page right here. It's only going to do this. It's going to take you to this page right here. Okay, and it'll put the link in here for you and say, here you are. And then I'm going to leave it up to you what you do here, right? Because I don't want to say, oh, add it to the top, add it to the bottom, add it to the, you know, I'm going to just leave it at this point here to make it save you a few steps. I will do this with the landing page builder too. That way you're here and you can decide what you want to do. You can decide what you want to name the page. I might, you know, I don't make these very long. These should be short, and you don't want to leave them blank. I don't even think the system would let you. But this would be fast cache. Okay, something like that, and then we could say put it on the bottom menu. Okay, and then we create it. And then what we'd see is if we go to our website and we refresh it. Here, I'll increase the magnification too so you guys can see a little clearer. I should have did that first, but down here, and you can see fast cache, and it's set up. Okay, of course I have my nav bar up here too so people can navigate back. Okay. All right, I think that's all I was asked. I will also create a delete button so that you guys, if you want, if you create a sales funnel, you can delete the sales funnel if you no longer use it, or you don't want to sell it anymore, or you want to clean up your site. you'll be able to do that too. I've been asked by a lot of people about, say I create a banner or a header graphic. Okay, so you go in here and you come in this area and you get started. Hopefully I can log in. You know me and my logins, right? I'm always struggling with these because I'm testing and I have all these test accounts. I think this will work. So when you go in and you create your banner, I don't know why this is doing that. Oh yeah, allow. So if I go in here and I create my banner and say that I grab a template just to show you guys. Hopefully we get one loaded here. There we go. So if it's just a little slow because it's still loading. There we go. Let me just hit refresh here. There we go. So hopefully we get this one here, loads in. I always hit the refresh button when I have a problem. That always seems to cure everything. So this would be my banner, and I could download it here onto my computer. Okay, so if I put that on my computer and I say, okay, that's my banner, I'm done with it, put it in pictures and just say, whatever I call it, admin, that kind of thing. I give it a name. So I put it in there, and now I want to have that hosted somewhere, right? Like say somebody wants to see this, they can't see it on my hard drive, right? Because I want to use this banner for splash page or whatever. Well, I created image hosting here. And this is part of your silver or platinum membership. And you'll see there's links to it everywhere. There's a link here, image hosting, and under website management too, there's a link that says image hosting. So you click on that. And this is really cool. I built this myself because I use it. It's really cool because where do you save images, right? They've got to be hosted somewhere. So you choose the file, and I called mine a bunch of A's, right? There it is right there. So I double click on that, and I'm going to call it, I don't know, demo 1, whatever I call it. This doesn't matter. This is just something that you'll see. So I upload the image, and I look down here and it'll say demo 1, and there's what it looks like. So when you want to send somebody to that image, or you want to link to it, put it in a banner exchange or something, this is the link you would use, the one that it gives you. Okay, and you can use it all you want. It's a great way. And if you want to use it in your website, like say that you create a website, a page, so we go into here and I'll just say I want to do this just for the sake of having it. I'm just going to show you this part. When you go to add an image using the image thing, you see this image here? Watch. I'm going to save this first. So I take the image here. This is the image link, and I'm going to right click on it and say copy. And then we go back to the member area here. And when you click on the image thing, it says, well, what's the URL? Well, it just happens to be that one. And I can give it an alternative. It'll say, do you like it that way? Oh, I want some space around it. Maybe this. I want a border around it. Whatever you want to do, it'll automatically hook you in. You can link it to somewhere, right? So sandyhunter.com. And I want to make it go there with a blank, like a new window, and there we are, and that's it. Okay, so there's a page built. I'm not going to go through. You can save the page. People click on that link and they go to the site. All right. You guys get that? Does that make sense? So there's how you do an image, like a header ad or anything that you've created on your website. Okay, so here's the stop now, whatever. I know if you go to my website, you'll see all these things. You go, what's George doing on his website? This is crazy. I forget to remove these things. So put it on the left menu. Okay, stop now. Let's do the right menu. And just say that, and there we go. We'll create the page. Just to show you that you really can do this, go over here and hit refresh. And it says stop now. And then people go and they see the stop now and they can comment on it. Wow, this guy is crazy. This is weird, right? And then you can put a comment in, so you can get comments going and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, it's completely free. There's no extra cost, and the reason that I created this program, normally I would like that in the middle of the page, right? The reason I created this program is I wanted people to be able to just host their images, especially since you're customers, right? You're members, and we go from there. So the right-hand menu is here. Stop now, edit. If I want to put that in the middle of the page, I can click on it, and then I can say middle. Probably line it up in the middle here, like this, and then I can save it. For those of you that are, that know HTML, you can also click on the source button here and do stuff. But this is not for the beginner. You can do coding in there and stuff like that. Okay, you can add little smiley faces, a little smiley there, so I can go down the next line and add a. There you go. That's always a nice one, right? Nice smile. Fun. Okay. Question says, which would you say is better? 5 different ads split among 5,000 or one site for all 5,000? I would split them up. If you know what you're doing and you have the ads, I would split them up for sure. Why not? Okay. I also, for the monitors, okay, so this is fun. This is fun stuff. I created this. So when people come to me and they say, hey, George, is this possible? I might look at it and say, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll create it, like the image hosting. Somebody said, well, it was really me too, because I was frustrated. Somebody said, well, I'm trying to host an image at this image hosting site, and they gave me like 6 different links. Well, that's when I said, oh boy, I see what you mean. Okay, I've had it. I'm going to create one. It gives you one link to the image, and that's it. You can also do books, ebooks. You can link to your ebooks in there too. Okay, so it's image hosting, but it's also you can also store PDF files so that people can see your book too, which is really cool, right? So say I have an ebook here, Amazon ebook. I can click on this, and there's the book. So you can, if somebody says I bought your ebook or I got it for free, you can give them your link to your ebook, and they can go and they can read it right online, one click. They can even save it, right? There's built into the browser. We have everything here. That's the first thing you got to tell people when they call you. You want everything? It's here, right? We have it all, and if we don't, we'll build it. Oh, looks like my screen just did a funny thing here. Let's see. It's because the lighting in here is very dim. Let me try fixing this up here real quick. Start my webcam again. Yeah, it's a little dark. Looks like it just went off. Here, let me try this. I'll be back in 2 seconds, okay? Give me 2 seconds.